And now it's time for this afternoon's session of Children's GBC with George Buxton, as he gets to present some programmes today, including the last episode of Season 3 of Brum. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Children's GBC on a fine Thursday afternoon. Okay, now I know that yesterday did go so well, because yesterday afternoon when we presented the last ever episode of A Shoe People, which is the new adventures of, well, sadly, that show is no more, but it will always come back on repeats. So anyways, now we still got some of your favourite programmes coming your way. And I also heard, but what I saw, that there was a different theme tune to the Legends of Treasure Island, which could mean it might be a new series. Who knows? But anyways, now I'm sure that we'll find out later on this afternoon. But right now, here are some preschool programmes, and we begin with Angel Mouse, and today's episode is called The Flyaway Feather. I wonder what it means by that. Let's go and join him to find out.
Angel Mouse, Angel Mouse. He tries to be good, he knows that he should, but things don't always go his way. He'll always do his best when he's put to the test to get a little better every day. Angel Mouse.
One day I was having lunch with my friend Angel Mouse. So that's how my friend Angel Mouse, with a bit of help from Oswald, found the flyaway feather. Achoo!
Angel Mouse. He tries to be good, he knows that he should, but things don't always go his way. He'll always do his best when he's put to the test to get a little better every day. Angel Mouse. Angel Mouse.
And that was Angel Mouse. Well, let me tell you one thing. The flyaway feather, well, you could say that it does fly away. And yep, he's such a cute mouse anyway. Right, so the next one now is Meg and Mog. And today's episode is called Meg is at Sea. I wonder if that Mog and Al would join in. Well, let's find out. Meg and Mog. Well, I know that sometimes that when Meg and Mog are in trouble, but Al had to call for the Coast Guard, so that was the right thing to do. Right, so the next one now is Star Hill Ponies, and today's episode is called Sightseeing.
With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. Whenever you feel all alone and don't know what to do, there's someone we know who'll help you out and stop you feeling blue. They're always there when you need friends. They know just what to do. Just count those wishes, 1, 2, 3, and watch them all come true. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. If you need someone that's lots of fun, then you know what to do. Just make those wishes, 1, 2, 3, and watch them all come true. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star
making lots of things.
With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. Whenever you feel all alone and don't know what to do, there's someone we know who'll help you out and stop you feeling blue. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you.
And that was Star Hill Ponies. Well, let me tell you one thing. Well, I am so glad that hide and seek was such a great game. Yeah, because even though ponies can't play hide and seek, but some can, some can't. Right, so here we go. Now, the next one now is Brum, and today's episode is called The Snow Thieves. But sadly, this will be the last episode of this current series, and I'm sure we'll have more new series of Brum next time, whatever that may be. But right now, enjoy Brum for the last time for this current series.
Bram's off to the big town. Bram! Way to go, Bram!
And that was sadly the last episode of this current series of Brum. Yep, and it was on third season it was, and I'm sure we'll have 2 more seasons at a later date. But right now on Children's GBC, it's time for Little Ghosts, and we're on to the 17th episode, by the way. And that was Little Ghosts. And if you're wondering what today's episode title was, it was Lucy's Wishing Star. I reckon that must be a good episode, really. Right, and I'm sure we'll have more than fun with the Little Ghosts next week. But right now on Children's GBC, it's time for Sheep. Yes, with Hubert, Georgina, and Gogol. And today's episode is called Keep Fit. Now, I think that that the 3 sheep are doing some exercises today. You know, sometimes with stretches like this. Anyways, here's Sheep. I'm sure we'll have more cartoon fun with sheep next week. So it's just to let you know, viewers, but sadly next week that we'll have the last ever 3 episodes of Sheep, starting from episode 11, and then it finishes off at 13, which means it'll be from Monday to Thursday from this time onwards. So that means no more brilliant sheeps. So the next one now is The Legends of Treasure Island, and I think we're on to a new series. Now, because today's episode is called Consequences, but I don't even know why that episode was called that. But obviously, because it is from 1995 when it was a new series. But the question is the program the program being the same?
On the ship, across the sea, over land, just follow me, adventure time. On Treasure Island, brave and bold, Jim, my lad, fight the evil, and the lad find the gold. On Treasure Island.
When nature's balance tips and evil walks unchecked, Treasure Island will return, blazing to the ocean's floor.
Was The Legends of Treasure Island. So yeah, the intro was almost the same. But a new theme song was added though. Yeah, because they have some singing in it this time. Yeah, that I reckon that must be a good intro to it. Because I mean, without the first 13 episodes, I wouldn't have been able to start that lot off. Right, so anyways, and I'm sure we'll have more fun with The Legends of Treasure Island next week. But right now it's time for Maid Marian and her merry band. And I think that today, it's something to do with forks and some rain. So could it be about raining forks? That's just silly. Here's Maid Marian and her merry band.
English village life, eh? No wonder our tourist industry's gone down the pan. Bring out your beans! Bring out your beans! Excuse me? Well, if all the ill folk lie round indoors, everyone else will catch it, won't they? Catch what, tobacco face?
Keep away, noble sirs! This house is ridden with the plague!
So's this one, sire. And that one, and that one. The whole village is in its cursing grip.
Aye, it swept through workshop like the plague.
It is the plague, Gladys.
I know!
Party.
Marianne, why don't you carry on with what you're doing? 'Cause there's always trouble brewing. You gotta find a way to make a better day. Oh, Marianne, why don't you carry on with your merry men and make heroes out of each of them? You gotta find a place to make a better space. Whoa, Marianne,
And that was Maid Marian and her merry band. Right, so obviously we'll have more next week. Now because we got one more program to get through. Now, if you're probably thinking, am I including Bodger and Badger for this time? Or am I including Chucklefish? Well, sort of yes and sort of no. And the reason for these, because today's episode of Chuckle Vision is all about Chuck Bodgers. Chuck Bodgers! Well, I've never heard of that. Well, I've heard of Buck Rogers, and the same with Bodger and Badger, but never a Chuck Bodger. Anyways, I'm sure you'll find out in this episode of Chuckle Vision today, and as Broadbent always does with himself, to me, to you, to me, to you, to Chuck Bodger, Chuck Bodger. Anyway, here's Chuckle Vision.
So, Madame LeBlanc, President of Earth, have you made your decision?
Rather, it is you who must decide, Ping.
And there'll be some more fun with the Chuckly Chums tomorrow afternoon when Broadbent presents the programme itself. See you in a bit. And that was Chuckle Vision. So now I understand why it was called Chuck Bodgers. It's because obviously it's a Buck Rogers parody. You know, it's mixed up with Star Trek or Star Wars in general. Yeah, because obviously someone needs help in the spaceship. And I'm sure we'll have more fun with Chuckle Brothers probably tomorrow afternoon with George Buxton. And don't forget, now I'll be back again on tomorrow morning, but when I will be at George Buxton's house at that time. So make sure you do not miss it. Bye-bye, everybody. See you real soon. Goodbye. This is GTV, and now it's time for a very special program. Now, it may look like a film of Wallace and Gromit, but this time we have the return of Feathers McGraw. And there are some gnomes are involved as well. Oh, and I'd like to point out that no gnomes were harmed during the making of that film. Believe me, with stuffed toys, it was already being harmed. So anyways, here we go then. For the first time ever on GTV, here we have our movie premiere of Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul.